Hey guys, it's Ren from Team DFG here, coming with you with another deck profile. This is the deck I've been using lately in the live duels and everything, and I recently just took first place 5-0 at a tournament that we had ran. Some of the live duels came from that tournament. But yeah, I ended up going 5-0. First round I played against Domain Monarchs 2-0. He bricks, I don't. Round 2 was against, I believe it was Shadal and Volt, which was a pretty good matchup. It went into game 3, late game 3, but when he tried to superpower me and when we was close to time, he didn't have any targets. He ran out all his targets because, you know, he burned through them earlier in the game. So I literally just cleaned up board, Access Code Talker, swing for game. Third round, I played against Jay Hilfiger, and he was playing this really cool, to me, Dragon deck, because no matter how many times you try to disrupt it, it has other responses. And I learned that in game 1, my starting opening board, which is not really impressive, but it had Double Fog Blade, Rusty, IP Masquerena with the Gears to Graveyard setup. And me not knowing too much what his deck does as best I should, he ended up clearing through my board and killing me. So we ended up going to game 2, which now I know what he's playing. I decided to just forget it. I'm going second, side in, Dark Luna Moors, and Nibiru's, etc. Completely ready for him, but he ended up breaking anyway. So I ended up easily cleaning that game up. And then game 3. Obviously, he's going to go first, but I still had the sides with the Nibiru's, the Dark Luna Moors, and even this time he didn't break, but I had the Nibiru and the Dark Luna Moors to clean up everything else just in case. So we ended up going to Top Cut, and then fun fact, Top Cut, I played him again, and this time it was a longer game because he already knew everything I was playing, but Nibiru still came in clutch, Dark Luna Moors still came in clutch, and I ended up winning that one. And in the final round, I ended up playing against True Dracos, which really took me to game 3, and we were literally, I think we were going 0, 1, 2, 3 as far as turns in game 3 to decide the winner. When it came down to it, he just couldn't draw any monsters, and I literally just already had evening matches and the red reboots and everything ready to go by the time he even tried to make it a board. So I ended up winning that game 2-1. But it was a real fun tournament. Unfortunately, though, since I won, I won't be able to use this deck for that tournament anymore, so I'll probably come up with something new, but it needs to be worked on anyway, but I digress. Let's get right into the profile. We'll start off with the main deck, which, as you can see, it's not 40 cards, it's actually 50. 36 monsters, and no, it's 34 monsters, 16 spells and traps. So we're going to start off with the Danger Package. Triple Mothman. I should put these right here. Really just a way to fix my hands, and then, you know, if you want to get rid of the Orcus and larger monsters in your hand, just discard those and draw a card. It's pretty cool. It's a nice extender when it doesn't get hit. Then we end up playing 2 Trooper Coppers. Did not play these, for those who don't know. I did not play these of my own volition. The guy who was supposed to bring me a Bigfoot and a Thunderbird didn't bring the cards, so I ended up had to at the last minute put these in, and it never hindered me too much, but I would definitely prefer the Thunderbird and Bigfoot in those matchups with the Dragon Link player and the Draco player, because also part of game 3, he ended up having Mystic Mine and everything. I'm like, great, and I have no main deck outs to any back row except for the Thunderbird and the Bigfoot, and they're not in there. And then rounding off the package, it's Jackalope, Nessie, Tuchinako. I'm trying to explain these. These are like standard. This is the reason why they're in ones, because they weren't at 1. I'd be playing probably just 3 of all of these and say forget every other one. But that's the Dangers. I also play a little Mech Knight engine. And I'm sorry you guys, but I include Gearsu in the Mech Knight engine. Camera a little low. Let me try to bring this up a little bit. If I can. Yep. The life of a YouTuber. Should probably check that a little bit better, but there we go. All right, cool. 3 Gearsus, standard. Any Orcust deck. If you're not playing these, you need to play these. This is a 1-card combo into the PK engine. Maybe I'll make a video for that later, and I'll put that up there. But anyway, we also play Double Nightfall. I would have just played one of it, but I had extra space, so I usually just play this in the Blue Sky. I usually just play these as extenders into the Gearsu, or just extenders when I'm going second. I don't play any hand traps or anything like that. Anything that would cause me to brick, other than the cards themselves that I play that might lead to a brick. But even then, that's why I have all the dangers and everything for. And then we also have a small. I'm gonna go with the way that Ninja says it because it's funny. He calls it Machina. So we have 1 Machina Fortress, 1 Machina Radiator, 1 Machina Megaform, and 1 Machina Metal Cruncher. This is an old Machina package, including the 3 Machina redeployments. This is not necessarily a part of the combo, it's just literally these 3. But I played this one just in case I had drawn to a scrap recycler or whatever. It's just a way to bait out hand traps and stuff if I already have what I need. I'll do this first because it's all special summons. There's no normal summons, nothing in it involved. Yeah. Then the Orcust part, other than the Gearsus. Triple Nightmare. Ooh, way up there. Double Symbol. Double Wand. And 1 Brass. The Brass is literally for if I have any of these pieces in my hand, except for this, not because it's not an Orcust name. But I feel like this is pretty standard, especially for a larger Orcust base deck. Because my deck really does try to grind more than most decks. Plus I play Gizmek and I really don't want to lose pieces to Gizmek. That's why I play more than 1 of each. Except for Bombard. The Bombard is more so, but just this is an extender, worst come to worst. Scrap Engine, Recycler, Golem. People, this is we shouldn't play this anymore because it's with hand traps and everything like that. But this is bread and butter. When you can't get into the Gearsu plays, the scrap plays are still there. It's bread and butter. I don't know why would we take this out. I don't know why. Just because hand traps. I mean, I'm a BA player. When Tour Guy constantly gets hit, but I still play 3 Tour Guys. So then small PK engine. Yeah. Extenders, other than dangers. Rose Nix for the scrap combo and Gizmek Orochi. Like I said, 36 monsters, 34 monsters, I don't know why I keep saying 36. And then for the spells, it's literally just a whole bunch of extenders and ways to get me there. I keep doing that. Triple Allure. Triple Allure Darkness. It's a majority of dark deck. Machina redeployment. Discard a card. Add 2 Machina monsters to your hand. Great way to get rid of the, your heavier, high-level monsters in your hand, or your Orcust cards that you don't need in your hand. Dangers also get their effects off of this. Triple Return. Another way to get my Orcust out of my hand. I really just don't want to brick. And like I said, it's not the best build, but I like it so far, and I just need to work on it a little bit more. 1 Foolish. Monster Reborn. Able. Succession, because I play Lib. So, going first, the deck is literally trying to make a board. Going second, I can literally break boards. Going from, with the right setup. Especially during the tournament, it was Nightmare, Phoenix, into Nightmare Unicorn, into Axel Talker, which that alone, off of that line, gets you 4 pops? 4 pops? So that's pretty good. especially with Dark Rule and more against a Dragon Link deck, boy, all you have is the spear. I have all this destruction. We are good. And then for the trap is literally Crescendo, Standard, Fog Blade. I don't want to play more than one just because it can break. And Shadebringer Dangerous for an extender. That's it for the main deck. Extra deck, it's pretty streamlined. Link Cross, Link Karibo, either both for the Girsu combo. Double Galtea. If you have another ulti, please contact me. I really want that card. It's embarrassing to only have one. Combo piece, scrap combo piece, Word Breaker, combo piece and Word Breaker, scrap combo. Self-explanatory. I play a small Crimson Knights engine, and the rusty ding pop is pretty cool. Also have a little side piece for it, but yeah, I'll just wait till we get to it. Access Code Talker, Standard. Apples. A lot of people don't play this anymore, but when I go first, I'd rather have this on the board than anything else. One ding. If you got an ulti one, please let me know. I only needed one for the deck. The second one never came up, surprisingly. So I'm cool with this, really. But yeah, if you got an ulti one, please let me know. I will buy it off of you. And then Shrieking All Calamities. That's the piece I was gonna talk to you guys about. But we'll get into it. Side deck. Combo. No. Nibiru. Against combo decks and control decks, this is universal. Back row heavy decks. Combo decks. This is the going first side I have. When I go for my usual rusty board setup, I instead of going for a Fog Blade, first I would go for the quick rank up quick launch or rank up magic launch. I don't know, I keep calling it quick launch. And then I will be able to over the Dingirsu on their turn with no materials, flip this up, slap down a the VFD or Shrieking All Calamities and ruin their day. I didn't resolve it at all today, and it was pretty lackluster. So I'm probably taking that out. And then the rest of this side deck is triple evenly. As no one today knew how to deal with it, and Red Reboot because I don't like trap cards except for my own. So yeah. But that's it for deck profile. Shout out to the team. As always, these guys really make this fun for me. I might be the leader of the team, but Bunny's the heart and soul. Ninja is the right-hand man. King is my left-hand man, and everybody else is literally just some great friends. So shout out to those guys, and catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hey everyone, it's Bunny from Team DFG. Thanks for watching this video, and remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content. Thanks again for watching, and see you guys in the next video.